I'm out here in northwestern Jersey taking a nice stroll in the park. It's Saturday morning here. And, today I really feel inclined to talk about briefly the Israel-Palestine conflict, the whole conflict that's gone on for forever, apparently, between the Jews and the Arabs. Well, this is a very tricky topic, and I don't like talking about this necessarily, even though it's very important, because people always get the wrong idea and think that I'm anti-you-know-what. But here's the real deal. Like, it's a known fact that Israel came in 1948 and that they stole the land from Palestine. That's a known fact. Now, the argument could be, well, the Jewish people deserved their homeland, or they got kicked off originally. But my question is, who are the chosen people of the word? Is it the people that we see occupying Israel? Is it? Because according to scripture, because everyone who's Christian or Jewish or whatever, or whoever, like, according to the scriptures, like, if you just read about, what's going to go on with the Israelites today, how can you identify an Israelite? It's very different than how Israelis look. Just the fact that Israel was created by Rothschild itself just goes to show you that country is not what you think it is. Why do you think it's the most powerful country? It's because it's the New World Order's country. They made that country. That's their country. Their goal is to spy on U.S. citizens. They're good buddies with the USA. So their goal is to spy on U.S. citizens, try to create as much psyops together as possible. And it's not. And here's the confusion. I'm not saying people who live in Israel are bad people. And I'm not saying people who are Jewish are bad people. And I'm also not saying that anyone who is occupying in the land of Israel right now is part of a psyop. I'm talking about the people who are high up in military, in government, in corporations, stuff like that, in banking. Those are the people in media. Those are the people who are controlling everything. And they control their own citizens in Israel, Benjamin Hee-ha, whatever his name is. He's part of the agenda. He's just as bad. He is part of the same club that Biden and Trump and Rothschild and Rockefeller and Bill Gates and Elon Musk and all these people are a part of. And the issue is that they have to create a conflict. They had to do this a long time ago to create Israel. They had to create a conflict between Jewish people and Arabs. But when you look at history, and again, I'm not going to go into the whole history. I'll be here for a friggin' hour. I'm trying to make this, less than 10 minutes if I can. There's a country today, I believe it's called KHAZARIA or Khazar. And basically, that is where white Jewish people descended from, because there were black Jews at the time, and black people are the chosen people. I mean, it's very, very evident that the so-called black people are God's chosen people. Why do you think that, and again, when it comes to the Holocaust or whatever that we're all supposed to feel so sorry for, when you talk about mass genocides, look at black people. Because I'm telling you, black people have so much history where just tens of millions of them, if not hundreds of millions, have been executed. Because the Europeans at the time, back then, centuries ago, they knew who the black people were. They knew who they were, so they were trying to eliminate them, and they were trying to steal their identity. They were trying to hijack their whole culture and religion, and that's what they did. That's how all of a sudden Jews became white over time. That's why no black people are Jewish, because black people also back then were forced to convert to Christianity. Either Christianity or Muslim. Those were the two religions that they were allowed, they could convert to, but they could not convert to Judaism. So anyway, that's a very, very brief history. But just to put it in perspective for you, the people you see in that land are basically hijackers. And again, they're not doing it on purpose. These people are just deceived. They don't know any better. They think they're the actual chosen people. So that's why I'm saying I'm not sitting here trying to say anything bad about Israelis, about Israel, about Jewish people. I'm just telling you the truth. If you want to get offended by it, if you want to take it as me being anti-you-know-what, fine. That's on you. But listen, I call a square a square and a circle a circle. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that country called Israel today is the real Israel when I damn well know it's not. And again, this is a very tricky topic because people don't understand these things. Why is it that people who are conservative, people who are Christian, are being so just deceived right now into thinking that that land is the real Israel? I mean, it's insane. It's the same way that they get so deceived about Trump and how they can't get past this idol worship they have for Trump, that no matter what Trump does, Trump could literally lock us up again. Trump could force vaccinate all of us. Trump could drop a nuclear bomb in Colorado or something, and people will still love Trump because Christians, conservatives, are falling victims to this idol worship that Trump is going to come in and save all of us from this hell. No. You got to end the Fed. You need to end the Federal Reserve. You need to look at the people who are actually causing chaos in this world and not be so surface level. You see, you get mad at me. You get mad at Trump. You get mad at Biden. You get mad at Kamala Harris, right? You get mad at all these people who really, in the end of the day, are just puppets, who have no control over anything. Their job is to manipulate you. Their job is to basically be an actor and make you love them or make you hate them. It doesn't really matter if you love or hate them. They have an agenda they're pushing. So it's real, you know, the conservatives the past few months, man, have just been really the ones that I've been laughing at a lot, because it was like the past 3-4 years, it was like liberals that were such a joke, and like, I don't even need to get into liberals because we all know how stupid they are. But now it's like, ever since this October 7th shit happened, it's like conservatives are being exposed for who they are. So listen, you think Trump is going to save you? Wrong. You think that land called Israel today is the real scriptural Israel? Please go look into history and understand that that's not the case. You'd be very surprised, to know that Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, was indeed a black man and not a white man who looks like me with, you know, fair skin, fair hair, and blue eyes. So I hope I'm saying something here to stimulate thought a little bit, because we're living in unprecedented times where people are so deceived, and we're coming to a point where the elites, the powers that be, are just closing in on us one by one. They're pricing us out. We all know we're getting priced out of existence here. There's going to be no middle class very soon. What's the solution here, Justin? The solution is to educate yourself. Please, just start by opening up your mind and your heart. Educate yourself. Look into these things, okay? You need my help, reach out, please. I'm really not that smart of a person, but if I have dedicated the past 7 years of my life and done my due diligence to research these things and understand them, I really think you can too. The first step is understanding it. The second step is spreading the awareness. And the third step is taking actions to do it. You don't have to make videos like I do, okay? But we could do something in the public eye. Or we could just get together and we could ride this thing out as long as possible. This is Justin from J Master Productions. I'm out of here.